Hi and welcome back. The Korean film industry has seen a remarkable rise in recent years, with their movies achieving global recognition and appreciation. From action-packed superhero blockbusters to heartfelt romantic comedies, Korean films have quickly become some of the most popular in the world. 1. Stellar.
잠시 후 좌회전.
바다를 찍었는데 점점 산속으로 들어가.
Young Baes, an innovative expert in the car financing business, finds himself hard put when his friend Dong-shik disappears with a car that he had lent him. Not only that, a local gang launches a smear campaign against him, claiming they are responsible for the disappearance of the medication in the missing car and libeling his name. As they quarrel, Young Bae is reminded of his late father little by little and turns toward understanding how his father truly felt, that his dad's beaten up Stellar, which he used to drive as a taxi, is a rather alluring vehicle. He fantasizes about how it looked long ago, though he remembers it as a huge and fancy luxury vehicle. Though Stellar hardly ever runs, when it is running, it will perform like a sports car, allowing his son Young Bae to get away unharmed. Stellar has a 6.1 rating in IMDb. Number 2. The Night Owl.
보이는구나.
Kyung-soo witnesses the death of the crown prince. This news prompts King In-jo into lunacy. Kyung-soo is blind and is an acupuncturist. When he's during the day, he cannot see anything, but he can see like a normal person during the night. Kyung-soo tries to expose the truth behind the crown prince's death. The Night Owl has a 6.9 rating in IMDb. Number 3. Blue Birthday. Rin will revisit the past by reminiscing about mysterious photos left by her first love, Ji Seo-jun, who died a decade ago on her birthday. She had intended to confess to her childhood friend since they met in elementary school. Instead, she committed suicide, much to the shock of Yoon. When he was going to confess to his sudden death to the photography studio, Rin had to be close to saying it. On the 10th anniversary of her pal's death, she makes effective use of the photos left by their first love. When Rin was burning the images, she suddenly realized she was back to the day she photographed them 10 years prior. The camera only has 8 pictures, so she only has 8 opportunities to go back to that time period. Blue Birthday has a 7.7 rating in IMDb. Number 4. I Want to Know Your Parents. A middle school student commits suicide 2 days before delivering a letter to his classmates indicating the offense they committed against him. Their loved ones go to the school for a debate legislative history to secure his confession. I Want to Know Your Parents has a 7.0 rating in IMDb. Number 5. A Man of Reason.
저 아이를 데려오면 희정이와 바꾸겠습니다.
For 10 years in the prison led to Soo-hyuk's release because of his employer, but he is somewhat distrustful of his loyalty. When he visits his long-abandoned girlfriend, he discovers he now is a father of a little girl. He wants to cut ties with the mafia chief, but the boss in question will not allow release of Soo-hyuk and asks a bloodthirsty murderer. The murderer takes the daughter as a hostage, and Soo-hyuk decides on how exactly to take revenge. He utilizes violence for the most effective method. A Man of Reason has a 6.3 rating in IMDb. Number 6. Toxic.
살균제 아이 깔끔이가 원인 이상 폐질환 환자들의 주요 발병 원인이라는 주장이 제기됐습니다.
An exploration of the damage the humidifier disinfectant disaster caused. It informs the world of the facts of the silent deaths of the victims were without perpetrators, and informs the world of the pain of the victims and their bereaved families, which is still ongoing. Toxic has a 6.5 rating in IMDb. Number 7. Men of Plastic.
씨바 맘마 씨바 나도 중학교 때까지 운동했어 이. 아이씨.
무슨 운동한 거야?
Dae-gook, who hails from Apgujeong and keeps his throne, is extremely eager to establish his own impeccable plastic surgery clinic. Then Dae-gook meets Ji-woo, the talented doctor who lost his medical license by unfortunate fate. Natural-born networker who is from Apgujeong looks forward to establishing himself there. The most glamorous part of Seoul, Apgujeong attracts new leaders with the willingness. Daeguk goes to Jiwoo without delay with an idea for how to revive this practice, and he does everything in his power to enable Jiwoo to be his partner. Together, they open a whole new primetime of Apgujeong. Men of Plastic has a 6.5 rating in IMDb. 8. Serve the People.
누님을 간직할 겁니다.
A soap opera about the opera of Mukwang following the wishes and desires to become a member of the United States military life vitality, conflicting with the impulse to reach freedom as a consequence of his seeing the commanding agent's beautiful wife, a representative. A Serve the People has a 6.2 rating in IMDb. 9. Goblin.
팀장님, 사람은 안 변한다고 하셨죠? 지금부터 도깨비 뭔지 보여줄게.
Goblin has a 7.3 rating in IMDb. Doo Hyeon, who calls himself Goblin, ended up in prison for 10 years for taking the blame for murdering their supervisor, Young Min. After being released, Doo Hyeon had no previous criminal record and was able to lead his former life without any issues. Minhyun goes so far as to kidnap Doo Hyeon's daughter to keep her mouth shut. Furious, Doo Hyeon seeks revenge and announces the return of the real Goblin. Number 10. Honest Candidate 2.
불만 있으면 말해봐. 허심탄회하게. 내가 꽉 막힌 사람은 아니잖아?
막히진 않았지만 재수가 없지.
돌 같은 게 쑥 내려갔어.
After visiting her grandmother, Ju Sang-suk was unable to tell a lie. Now, Ju Sang-suk strives to return to the political world. As a politician, Ju Sang-suk attempted to run for office once more as a member of the national legislative body. Honest Candidate 2 has a 7.0 rating in IMDb. Do you like this video? Check others' videos here and subscribe to be notified about our most recent videos. See you next time. Goodbye.